If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Peace, family. Vicki Dillard here. Thank you so much for tuning into African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure that you come in giving us the thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. Beloved, I have another brief war briefing for you today. This one is involving activist Tamika Mallory. As many of you all know, a lot of folk have been criticizing her, Black Lives Matter, and others because some folks feel like that they've been profiting off of the death of Black women, men, and children. Some people criticize the fact, for example, with Tamika, that she did a Grammy appearance, that she's on doing podcasts and doing books, and that she was on, I guess, did some appearances on Love and Hip Hop, and also because she is pushing her book now. She's trying to sell, talking about the state of emergency, but she had one of two people forwarded was Cardi B. One of the two people that forwarded the book was Cardi B. Lord have mercy. Cardi B, anti-Black Cardi B. So she's been taking a hit. And of course, she's published her book through Charlemagne the God's publishing company. And so this isn't a good time for her to be dealing with a scandal right now while she's trying to sell books. So I believe that she is desperately trying to repair her reputation by trying to gain sympathy from us. And she made an appearance on none other than the Red Table Talk, Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk. Now, in my opinion, the Red Table Talk has so many problematic things with it. They're on there confessing all kinds of stuff, to be honest with you, that the Red Table Talk needs to just be quiet about. But nevertheless, I want you to listen to this brief clip of Tamika Mallory on the Red Table Talk, Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk.
So Tamika, when were the times that you felt invisible?
And I think I feel invisible all the time. That invisible feeling is one that I have probably felt my whole life, from school days all the way until now. And people don't understand what feeling invisible means. Because it's like I'm loud, I talk a lot, talk all the time. And they're like, you can't be invisible because we can't miss you. You're always there. But my feelings are not always valued. My opinion of things, I'm constantly having to raise my temperature in order for people to know that I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's been difficult for so long to feel like I've been ignored. And when I was with the Women's March, I experienced that. You know, I really did. I think there were days when I started being like, why am I here dealing with y'all? And I got my own problems, and like I'm getting beat up left and right. It was just too much to think about. So I started taking Xanax, taking whatever you could do to sleep, because that sleep is an issue when you're stressed and not able to rest. Any pill that somebody would give me that had the ability to make you calm down and to deal with anxiety, I wanted it. I got addicted, and now you want me to go get unaddicted. Like, I don't even understand the concept of how this happened to me, of all people. But I was. And so then I had to go to rehab. And while I was in rehab, they were like, you need PTSD support because you're having a problem that's deeper than this drug. You're going through some soul issues. So I had to do all of that. And it was like tearing down and building me all back up. But look at me. I'm still cute.
Yeah, you are.
Now, family, did you catch that? That video, she's not discussing the criticism that she's been getting from the Black grassroots and her trying to appropriately address it. No, she's sitting up there talking about the fact that she wants us to know all of a sudden that she was addicted to Xanax and that she went to rehab and that they told her she had PTSD or whatever. Then they brought her son on so they can pull the heartstrings of the mother so that we can feel sorry for her and stuff. Then she up there talking about that she felt invisible. Family, y'all doing too much. We see the tricknology here. Now, while it may be true that some inappropriate comments were made about her, or they may have confused some of her organization's work with Black Lives Matter, My criticism of Tamika was the fact that she's saying that she speaks for Black people. She has access to White House politicians and powerful people. But Tamika is out there on TMZ interviews, which I've done shows on this in the past, talking about she could argue that in America, sexism is worse than racism. My criticism of Tamika is when she tried to label members in the Black community as homophobic. My criticism of Tamika Mallory is that you wrote a book talking about the state of emergency, how we win back the country we built. A book that's allegedly about those of us who were the former slaves of America's former slave masters, and you got Cardi B on there forwarding the book. My complaint is that you just went on the Breakfast Club, Tamika, the other day, and you said you challenged those of us who said that Joe Biden hadn't done anything for Black people. Tamika says she challenges that, and she goes on to say he actually has done some stuff for Black people. And then she confesses in the end that the programs that she was talking about, technically all of that money isn't just for Black people. So yeah, we're looking at you crazy, sis. That's my criticism of you. I'm someone that did an interview with you, Tamika, a long time ago. I'm someone that did shows defending you. When you did a lot of other outrageous things, I kept quiet about it. I privately reached out to her, at least on a more low profile way, reached out to her long before I ever did a show publicly criticizing her, because I'm a real one. But when you double down and let me know that you ain't studying me, and you don't take seriously the criticism of the people you claim to speak for, you're going to get this everlasting work. I just want some of you all, you bones and biscuits, to know you better stand down. You Aunt Jemimas, you Shuckers and Jivers, you Uncle Ruckuses, you better go have a seat. If you are out there sitting up there trying to defend a Joe Biden, and you still telling Black, you talking like you so tough, you talking against white supremacy and racism, but then you turn around and tell us to still vote without getting tangibles, baby, you ain't Black first. If you out here talking about sexism is worse than racism, what are you doing? We're trying to make it clear you don't speak for us. This ain't personal. This is business, Black business. Thank you so much for tuning into today's War Briefing on African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure, as I said before, that you like, that you share this broadcast. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. My name is spelled V-I-C-K-I, Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicki, and follow me on my Facebook fan page at Vicki Dillard. Also connect with my spiritual weekly mastermind for only $1 at clubvicki.com. I can assure you, if you're running into blockages, if you feel like you're doing everything that's right, you could have an invisible barrier that you need to burst through. I can help you. Join today for only $1 for the first 30 days. Clubvicki.com, clubvicki.com. You will never be the same.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store.